Hey, Brian Smartnick. Brian, you're number one this evening. Appreciate you being here, my friend. For sure I do. The Giggle Man, number two. Number two. And I'm just kind of looking around, see what's going on. Buckshot 420, you're number three this evening. And we've got, we're just waiting for YouTube to kick in. And let's see, then we have ECU Al, and we have Timbo, good evening. Wiley is here, and he comes in strong with a subscription. Thank you, Wiley. In a while, let's see. Yeah, I understand that. That's real life that's popping in there, Wiley. And over here, we've got Diddy's Disciple is over there on TikTok. And Evil, E420. Good evening, Evil. And let's see, what else we got? I'm just taking a looking here. Looking to see what I'm going to do here with YouTube, trying to figure out how exactly that comes into play. It has been a bit of a time. You know, you figure all of these things out that you kind of try to meld in together. And let's see, yeah, for everybody on TikTok, on YouTube, on Twitch, good evening. And you can see I'm right here in the Great Plains once again. T-Todd. And let's see what time it is out here. Well, we're looking at 12:46 a.m., 53 degrees right here in the Great Plains. That's what we're looking at. And it's not much different than that right here in South Carolina. It looks like 68 degrees and clear right here in South Carolina. And let's see. T-Bones is here. T-Bones, are you back from the state of Maine? Let's see what I can do here. Are you back from the state of Maine, T-Bones? Looking for a bit, says ECU Al. Thank you. 82 there in Pennsylvania today for Brian Smartnick. Good on you, Brian. That certainly is nice. Oh, my live stream. There we go. Well, let's see. I'd like to be able to tap into this. Can't seem to get this up and going. I just got back about an hour ago, says T-Bones. Well, cool. How'd you enjoy the trip? Was it what you thought? Was it different than what you thought? Colder up there than what you thought? Tell me what you thought.
Okay, you won't believe this crazy
And let's see.
Begged me to take a photograph of him next to a wolf.
Trying to get this up and going.
Well, the wolf had other ideas.
Just looking here right now. Let's see. Yeah, maybe nothing is up over there. That's why it doesn't look different. It doesn't look like it's being streamed. Oh, there we go, right there. Either that or it's very slow starting up. It could be that as well. So cool. In any event, all three are up at this point. I love Portland. The city was beautiful. Yeah, it is a beautiful city. There's no doubt about that. In particularly at night when you're overlooking Casco Bay. I mean, I would have loved to have been up there to show you around, T-Bones, because the Portland Harbor, Casco Bay, it's really a spectacular view. You got to know where to look at them from. If up on the Eastern Prom and the Western Promenade, those are the two places to look out over. And, you know, the Casco Bay, it surrounds, you know, both ends. Top of the East. Oh, you did go to the top of the East. All right. Good for you. Yeah. You were able to get a bird's eye view, somewhat, of the city of Portland. And the Eastland Hotel has been around all of my life, and before. That was where Lace went. Lace and I went to have our wedding meal, our first wedding meal as a married couple, the two of us. And I can remember sitting up at the top of the East and looking down over the city. As I recall, I was probably eating a good old steak of some sort. But yeah, so you didn't get down to DeMillo's then, I wouldn't guess. But DeMillo's is nice on the water, but it's just that it's on the water. But at least the top of the east, you're right up there in one of the taller buildings in the city of Portland, which, quite frankly, they're not that tall, and you're looking out over the city. And the downtown of Portland is up on a rise to begin with, quite a rise over Casco Bay. So it's interesting. It had been around since the big fire in 1800s. Okay, well, there you go. The overall hotel, yeah. The restaurant, I don't know how long that's been around, but pretty good place. Piano bar up there and all of that good stuff as well. I'm sure it's changed a lot. I mean, quite frankly, T-Bones, I haven't been there since Lace and I got married. Really. 58 years ago, my friend. 58 years ago. And let's see, Nomad Life over there on TikTok. Good evening. All right, so you just saw pop in. Okay, cool. Now I got one little flying insect that's just annoying me. Wants to be all around these lights, on the computer and the tablets and things of that nature. One of these moments, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him good. I'm gonna smack him. Great cocktails. Good on you. I'm glad you liked it, T-Bones. Was there snow on the ground in Portland as opposed to Augusta? Oh, you definitely see our snow piles up there. And quite frankly, they dump a lot of that snow into what we refer to as Back Bay. They just keep dumping it and dumping it and dumping it, and it all washes out to sea. So yeah, all right, let's see. This evening, I want to remind you of a couple of things. Number one, this is the month of March. We still have, a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks left in the month. And yeah, I think I got him. I ended him. Yep, I clapped his cheeks. No doubt about that. Not much, mostly plows. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but of course, dirty snow, that's a result of all of the sanded salt or salted sand that they put down. They put that down everywhere. And it really makes a mess of everything for a long time to come. But it's needed because of the icing that occurs on the roads. So, fly guts. No, I don't think it was a fly. It was something else. I'm not sure what it was, but it wasn't a fly. I was looking for its remains. I can't find it. It's probably down at my feet here someplace. In any event, I want to get back to the month of March. We have the month of March. We have a birthday drawing at the end of the month. So anybody that has a birthday for the month of March, or if your spouse does, if your son or your daughter has a birthday, let me know. I'll put them in the birthday drawing, and who knows, maybe they'll get lucky and they'll be drawn out for the birthday gift at the end of the month. And that is random number generated selected. A number is applied to each individual that comes in, 1 through whatever it happens to be as far as participants go, and then I put those specifications into the random number generator and hit the button, and it comes up with a number. I don't have to do it, and I just read off what it is. We do the same thing with one subscription drawing for the end of the month as well, and yeah, that's where we're at. Now, we're starting off with a Wednesday evening. Not a whole lot going on. I'm going to try and pop something in for the weekend. I can't see exactly what, but what we do have coming up is the wagon train. The wagon train is going to happen on the 23rd of March, which is a Sunday. And then we're going to be going into the Slaughter in the Water. And all of the information is listed over there under challenges and competitions in our Discord. Yee-haw, Giggle Man. Yes, sir. I say that all the time. That's what I say for sure. Now, I took a look at the upper 7 today as far as our daily challenges go. There's only one that is a problem. 3 kills with a revolver in a free roam event. And even having said that, even that is not a difficult thing to do. Not a difficult thing to do. Because you can get into that free roam event, load yourself up with some E rounds, and you're off and running. Let's see. All right. I just wanted to let you know. Boy, I've got some reading here to do on my phone. I've actually been chatting it up with Kenny Palco, and Kenny Palco is the promoter creator of Tombstone Redemption, the very first one, and then he also created Black Hills Redemption #2. I met him out there in South Dakota, and the two of us hit it off well, and we both have a love, for this game, and would like to see things grow and grow and grow. He had gone ahead and tried to get a venue down in New Orleans. That didn't work out. Because the town wanted so much money to close down an area whereby he could bring his circus, and I use circus in a very heartfelt way, because there's just so many things going on. It's like being at a circus with all of the fun activities that are happening. Well, that didn't work out, so then he went back to Tombstone, put things up in Tombstone for the month of October, and I talked with him for an hour and 28 minutes on the phone today, and just a lot of back and forths with emails. And unfortunately, folks, the event is going to be canceled. It's going to be canceled. Now, I could go on and talk about why it's going to be canceled. I don't know whether I should at this point. I suppose that I would like to be able to get Kenny Palco's blessing to do that. I don't want to be talking out of school when he may have been talking to me in confidence. And the fact of the matter is I've got a few things that I need to send him, so I'll be talking to him tomorrow over this weekend. And like I say, I've got a huge email here to read, but it's really too bad. It's so sad. And I can say this is that some of the issues are going to be involved, or the revolve around a point that I'm going to make. And when I make this point, the point that I'm going to make is not a derogatory point. It's just what I see and what I feel is happening. It's just my opinion, and my opinion is that we've got some people that starred in this game that did a absolutely wonderful, magnificent job. There is no doubt. And over the years, the popularity of this game is such, in particularly for the characters, that people just love talking with John Marston and Arthur Morgan and many others. Listen, I could name them and name them. It probably wouldn't do them a lot of good. But what's happened here, I do believe, is that a lot of people have gotten their heads swelled to a point whereby demands are being made that apparently are outlandish, outrageous, and then agents are getting involved. Agents want to take and drive it up even worse, and it's making it almost impossible to make a deal with anybody regarding a contract for what he wanted to be able to present to you and I as the third installment of what he had hoped was going to be many installments of a redemption type atmosphere type convention / Comic Con. And that being the case, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It really doesn't. Something almost divine would have to step in at this point and take place. But as I say, I can't talk too much about it until I talk further with him. It was really more of a one-way conversation when I was with him on the phone, explaining some of the things that were going on and some of the repercussions that fell upon him as a result of certain things taking place. And we just have to, see how it all shakes out. But so far as I know, I've got, an absolute comment from him and an email follow-up on 2 occasions that says that the Tombstone 2 is going to be canceled. So unfortunately, I just made my reservations out there with Lace. I did about 3 days, maybe 4 days ago, maybe 5 days ago, no more than that. And yeah, then we get into this, and now I got to go through the issue of chasing down and see if I can get my money back, and dealing with the insurance that I bought to make sure that if something like this would have happened, that I wouldn't be out the $500 that it was gonna cost to go out that way. But that's the way it goes. It's too bad. It's so sad, and it just happens. And when you're dealing with that many personalities, which typically, well, I mean, they're not just 10 or 20, they're hundreds. There are many hundreds, and then you've got agents and other people involved, which just take and blow things out, and it's just amazing. At least from the stories that I've heard in any event, and I don't doubt it. I can actually see it occurring in my mind's eye. I was able to see it when I was out there in the same room as those people that were signing autographs for money. T-Bones was with me up in Columbia, South Carolina, at the Soda City Comic Con. Well, I see it up there, and I see it more so on the TikToks that are now being produced by other people that are part of the Red Dead Redemption 2 story and online, and see where it's going. And it's mushroom rooming for them, and now all of a sudden they don't want to go back to the people that helped them out in the beginning. They just want to get all they can get while they can get it, I guess. So yeah, that really does suck. I'm really upset about it, quite frankly, because I had a certain thing that I was going to be doing out there on behalf of the Kenny Palcow Productions and so on and so forth, which was going to lead to a great number of absolute spot-on videos. And I got to tell you, for example, that one video that I did with the John Marston character, Weedhoff. I mean, I'm up to 2,208,000 hits on that right now. So, imagine me multiplying that by 10 or 20 other characters. So, not that they would all do that well, but let's suppose that they had an average of even 500,000 on average. 500,000 times 20? Yeah. Well, anyway, that's another story. Maybe I can talk more about it once I get the authorization to do so. Until then, that's the most that I can tell you at this point. So, that's where we're at. Cool. All right, what have we got over there? Daz Fendi is over there. Good evening, Daz Fendi. Nice to see you back over there on YouTube. Appreciate you being over there. Thank you for being over there. It certainly helps towards getting to be monetized over there with YouTube and moving on from there. Well, right now I happen to have, we're going to do a few things tonight. I happen to have a moonshine ready. I have to do that, folks, because it pays so well. It's over $400. And then what we're going to do is we're going to jump into some of the dailies that we haven't completed as yet. For example, the bounties, for example. We'll get in and we'll do some of those bounty challenges. 3 lassoed, 2 with a bolo, and 1 triple money sign bounty. And then we can, bounce around a little bit and see where we go with this. That's right. That's what we can do. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to run a poll, and I'm going to run a poll for myself. And what I'll get the poll ready first, and then we'll take and we'll get it published. It'll be self-explanatory. So I am going to run a poll. I'm going to run a poll probably on the Discord, and then what I'll do is I'll run a poll on a TikTok video, and we'll just see how it all plays out. So that's all that I've got for you this evening regarding that. And I've got that because I kind of freaked out a little bit when I see that everything had been taken down. I got to clean this weapon real quick. And I needed to know what was going on, so yeah, that's where it's at. Cowboy Strongians, says Corey. I tell you what, that crazy lady, she's got us all, all broken down, and we're kind of like in the same padlocks. We're all Cowboy Strongians. Is that it? Cowboy Strongians? Yeah, that's it. Cowboy Strongians. Well, we're Strongians, all right. Let's get on in here to this shack, and let's see what we can do in here.
There you are.
Yeah, Corey, have you moved into your new house as yet? Jay Shredder is here all the way from Minnesota. Good evening, Jay. I'm going to get this done, and we're going to see Marcel's right here. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Marcel's. And we'll get him working with us. I think that's a level 3 this evening. Milton Pierce, and it is a level 3. Do you mind, Marcel? I'd like to get this delivered.
Hello, mon ami. We have our
Hello,
work
mon
ahead
ami.
of us today. This batch is
Oh,
some
September.
Of my
Okay.
very
All right.
finest work,
Well,
and
listen,
we are
September's a
setting
great
some
month.
of our
That's a
very
great month.
finest prices, yes?
It needs to be built.
So,
Oh, okay. I
you
thought that
are
was the
not
one
a
that you were
driver,
standing in
you
front of.
are a
But then again,
mother
maybe it was just a
carrying a
shell,
precious
and they have to
child
finish
to
the
market.
interior or something like
And
that.
watch
Is
out
that
for
pretty much what it
revenue
is?
agents.
I wish you
Je
well
ferai
with that,
peut-être la
that
compagnie.
your new crib. All right, here we go, down the trail. Maybe you ought to have a big brand put right on the side of your house, or maybe the front of your house, or on your shutters, or something like that. A brand that is unique to yourself and your husband. You know, your family.
Keep 'em moving.
Looks like they're going to let us through without any resistance whatsoever. So on we go. And I need to, yeah, I got it. Boom, there we go. I needed to get a little bit of minty big game into me. Give me some energy. I will, Jay, just as soon as I can. Just as soon as I can. I just don't want to betray any confidences. It may have been implied. He never said between you and I or anything like that, or in confidence or anything like that. But nonetheless, I want to be perfectly clear between he and I as to what I can and can't talk about. Although he has talked about posting some sort of a letter indicating what had happened and what his feelings are about the whole thing. Well, it is. I mean, you know, you can go back and forth, and, you know, you can discuss the tidbits, but, you know, if I could just lay out some of the issues that we talked about, then, you know, maybe that would give you guys an insight as to what's happening. And here we are. We're getting ready to pull up right here at the Blackwater Camp. And we'll bring these boys a little bit of thirst-quenching product. And we got it. We got that delivered. We got paid for it. I'll head back and see Marcel, get him working on another batch that can be delivered, possibly tomorrow, and see where that takes us. And let's see if I can catch a wilderness camp right about here. I should be able to. I slowed down for it just to make sure I could. Moonshine Shack, all for $1. I figure it's part of the expenses of doing business. And I'll go in the main door. If I hear Maggie, I know Marcel's is here.
Hi there.
Hi there, Maggie. Good evening to you, young lady. I'm trying to keep up the good work. I'm trying to keep the work flowing
Hello.
so that we can make some money, Maggie.
D'accord.
$50. $50 for a
But
mash
it can
price.
be made to be cheaper, huh?
It can be made to be cheaper, you say. Well, look, there's some poison poppy moonshine. I'll go ahead and do that level 3 right
C'est
there.
agréable.
What I
we
just
wait.
finished was a level 3. To be able to go and do a level 3 back to back, that is obviously great. And I don't see that there's anything that I can do right here insofar as the moonshine goes. And let's get on out here. And I'm going to take and head on down to Blackwater and see if we can get one of those bounties right off the board there. Blackwater, right there. All right, Jay Shredder, you be lurking. That's all well and good, but, you know, don't you take your eyes off the road. We don't want nothing happening to you. All right, let me call my horse just to get my horse here in case I need him quickly. All right, right here. All right, Thaddeus Walters, men, right here. We'll go do the last individual remaining for Thaddeus Walters. Good evening, Natural Born Miller. Natural Born Miller, the fish killer. He's with us. Let's see where this is going to take us. And Mr. Miller is over there on YouTube with us as well. Appreciate you doing that, Kevin. Thank you. All right, so we've got to go to the last known location. And my guess is the last known location is going to be down the trail there a little bit. And there's going to be a wagon with Thaddeus Walters in the back of it. And they're going to need an extra gun, so to speak, in order to be able to get Thaddeus Walters turned into the Blackwater Police Department. Now, once I do that, that's going to do one thing. It's going to count as, well, it's only going to count as a level 3 bounty to be taken in. Because the other is 3 lassos. Well, I can't do that with Thaddeus Walters in the back of the wagon. Nor can I do 2 bolos. Can't do that either because he's in the back of the wagon. So I'll get the bounty. Yeah, I'll get credit for a live turn-in, and I'll get credit for the 3 money sign bounty, which is a hard, considered to be a hard. And that'll take care of at least one daily challenge right there.
Want to earn a buck?
Yeah, I know how to shoot, and yes, I like to earn a buck. But before I do so, I'd like to run back here, and I'd like to loot these fellas, if you don't mind. And if you do mind, I still want to loot them. Look at that, I got a moonshine, got 6 cents off of that guy. And got 8 cents off of that guy, nothing else more there. And right here, this guy right here, well, I got 12 cents off of him.
Fair.
So it wasn't the best of loots, but nonetheless, I got a value of $2.50 out of that moonshine.
Just keep twitchy. Let's move.
All right, let's go, boys. Let's get him turned in. I want the credit, I want the money, I want the gold, don't you know? And the quicker it can happen, yeah, the quicker I can move on to something else. By golly, gee willikers, yes sir. Now make sure you check out our Discord. And there's lots going on over there. Get on over there, take a look, see what you think. Join the Discord if you haven't already. You'll be able to figure it out. It's all broken down into color codes for Xbox, PlayStation, and personal computer. And you'll be able to see everything that's going on, be able to communicate with others that are on your own platform, as well as others in other platforms.
Here, I'll let you up.
Hey, buddy, I got one for you right there on the end of the beak. On the end of the beak is where we planted it. Cleaned him right off his horse.
Stop or I'll shoot you dead.
Yeehaw! Let it rip.
I'm gonna keep your hands on it now.
Nobody got him. Good. I'll shoot him on the ground. I don't have a problem shooting him on the ground. Shoot him right off his horse. Him too. I parted his hair. I parted his hair pretty good, Gold. Dang it. And you see right there, Katie Badger McKean, she put up the Discord link. Feel free to click on that and get right on over to that Discord and do all of the entry questions and so on and so forth so that Katie can go ahead and place you based upon the platform that you're playing on. And we're almost into Blackwater now with Thaddeus Walter right here. Thaddeus is going to have to explain himself to the judge, don't you know? I don't know how well that'll work out for him. I can't say for sure, but I got an idea it's not going to work out too well.
Maybe they'll have a
He's
deck
going
of
to do some
cards in your
time.
cell,
Now,
Walter.
I don't know whether the time is going to be behind bars or at the end of the rope. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Chris. Appreciate you being here. May you have a good rest.
Boy, am I
and may you
glad
have
you
a
were
nice,
there.
peaceful,
Thank
easy work schedule.
Less gruesome business bringing them in alive. This part, at least.
Yep, we did. We brought him in alive. Yes, sir.
That
Yes, sir, we
there is
did.
what the state deems they're worth.
That there is what the state deems they're worth. Well, okay, what's that worth? 225 Binder Hunter XP, 0.08 gold, $11.25 in cash, and 0.15 in gold for the daily challenge. That's cool. That's cool. All right, I think what I'll do, yeah, anytime, Chris, anytime. I think I'll run over here and see about getting, well, let me run back over here and see what's, see if there's a level 3 back on the board. It might not be an infamous, but it can still be a level 3. Yeah, Efran. Yeah, we'll go get Efran. Efran Demand. Demand is Efran. Let's go see what we can do with Efran. All right, Efran, I'm just going to head towards you where you are, and I'm going to see about if I can get up through these trees while I'm still doing this. All right, I've got some bolos right here. Yes, I do. And I'll be able to yank those out here at some point. But right now, I just want to hone in on Efran. Hey, Efran! Don't be running so hard. I don't want to have to chase you too awfully far, don't you know? I'm an old cowboy. It's the end of the day. I don't have a lot of energy in me, don't you know? But I got enough for you. Woo! Almost got him. Oh, Efran's got some buddies up here. That's the deal right there. Ooh, look at all these people. I'm going for the bounty. That's what I'm doing. I'll change that over to lasso.
Hellfire!
Hellfire, you say? I'm coming for you, and hell's coming with me. I'll chase you down the trail as long as it takes. I'm here for the duration.
Damn it!
There's one right there. All right, let's see. Drag him in a little bit on the dirt. I bet he's not going to like that. All right, we got two. We'll drag him back a little bit. Free him up a little bit right there. And let's see if we can hit it again. All right, there's 3 bounty targets lassoed right there in one. Now I'm going to let him loose. And while he's getting on his feet, I'm going to hope the devil takes me. Well, I got to get my my bolos in place, and I'll run right back down the trail. There he goes, right there. All right, there's one of them right there. I was able to get one of those bolos. So let's hog tie him.
Hope the devil takes you.
Rexy,
Let me loose, damn
all the
it.
way from
I'm a
Massachusetts.
raider.
It doesn't matter whether you're a raider or not. Your raiding days are over, buddy. Yep, your raiding days are over. Yeah, ugh, he says. All right, we're going to throw them on the backside of Wampum. And got my repeater there in case I'm attacked. Oh, and some attacking people are coming towards me. Ooh, where have I got to go? I got to go to Strawberry. Now, they're going to chase me all the way into Strawberry. I knowed it. I think I faked them out. That's what I think. I think I lost them back there. I was too slick for them, don't you know?
Hellfire.
Hellfire tears too, don't you know? That's what you're going to be. That's what you're going to have your feet held against. All right, here we are, right here in Strawberry. We'll get across the bridge. Excuse me, sir, coming through with a bounty. Coming through with a bounty, don't you know? All right, let's get him down. Let's get him on inside.
Well, well.
Yeah, there's another one for you,
Is
my
this
friend.
for me? The cells are downstairs.
It's for you, yes.
There. Good old-fashioned blood money.
Good old-fashioned blood money. Listen, I don't care what it is, as long as I get paid. And besides that, I didn't draw any blood. If I did, he wouldn't be alive right now to talk to you about it. Let's see what's on the board here. The initiates. All right, let's go get them. Let's see what can happen there. All right, I'm going to see where we're going. Oh, way over there. Oh, okay, I know exactly where that is. I know exactly where that is. We'll have to ride on over there, blow up some wagons and shoot a whole bunch of people and do those types of things. And then grab the bounty and bring them on in. We can handle it, don't you know? We can handle it just fine. Emmett is with us over there on TikTok. Good evening, Emmett. And Bob Conley is over there. Morning, evening, Bob. Yeah, we're here for a couple of hours tonight, probably right through until about 10 p.m., I would say. I'm riding a Missouri Foxtrotter, and this is an Amber Champagne Missouri Foxtrotter. Great little pony. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see about grabbing a few of these guys with a bow and arrow. Speaking of a bow and arrow, here comes a cougar. I do believe. Where is that cougar? And that cougar is down. 2 arrows put him down. I'll go ahead and skin him up. I'll take that big game. Yes, sir. Gonna be needing some. Riff Raff over there on TikTok. Good evening. And also Alec GP. All right, let's mount this steed. Get on up the trail and see what we can do with some of these bad boys up here. And right there you can see Madame Nazar on the left, right up here along the trail, right up at the edge of the tall trees, right on the Great Plains kind of border, I guess you could say. There's some guys over here now. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. I don't want them to get the best of me, so I'm going to take my Geritol, don't you know. There's one boy right there. Oh, I heard it stick into a beam of some sort. Can I squeeze that arrow right through that opening? Yes, I did.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
Oh no. I got a bunch of them here now. Yeah, they're going to chase me all over the place, so I'm going to thin them out a little bit with my repeater. That guy, he was going to try and sneak up behind me. He was too, good call, dang it. Now, these guys are... Oh, a lot of those guys are moving from left to right, right to left, that type of thing. So I'm going to just take and duck behind a rock here. Thin a few of them out again. There'll be others to deal with.
I'm not afraid of death, are you?
Go ahead, cry. Cry like a little girl. Hey, buddy, come back here. I got something for you. Blow his face off.
Water somewhere, mister?
You feel those hands?
All right, come back out. Hey, mister! Gonna cut your fingers off and stuff them in your mouth. Oh, he went down.
For your
Now.
mother, mister.
How'd you like me? How'd you like me doing that? I bet he didn't like it too well at all. And as I loot, if there's an arrow in them, I'll be picking up the arrow as well. Get as many of these guys as I can. Get my arrows back. Get a little bit of pocket change out of them. A little ginseng here and there. That type of thing. And then I'll worry about blowing up the wagons, allowing the guy to come in and be able to take him out as well. All right, let's see what we got back here now. And we should have one last guy back here as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dynamite out, and I'm going to use my dynamite to rid the place of these wagons. There goes one. What could I do? Oh, there's another one right there. All right, that'll disappear here. And I think the other one is this one right here. Took a little bit of damage, but I don't know how much. But there it is. Okay, now here comes the guy right now. And I want to get my bolos out.
We'll scrap. I'll have you.
And we got him boloed. Now let's get him hogtied while we can. And see if we can stay alive in doing it. Alright, now we'll just step aside. And I'm going to call that horse in. See if I can get him mounted up quickly. Hey, mister.
If you want to scrap,
Alright, let's get him looted. We'll get him picked up.
Christ Almighty.
And once I pick him up, I'm going to switch over to a single navy, just in case somebody comes in and bothers me real quick like. But it looks like that guy's going to hold his distance, so we'll be out of here. Let's see if I can get out of this area, find a trail, get back on over to Strawberry. Well, I'll tell you what, mister, you want to stay on that horse, because I'll tell you what, I'm not going to chase you all over the countryside. You know, you give me too much trouble, and I'm just going to waste you. Yeah, it'd be easier on me in the long run. Maybe for you, too. Not sure. But any way you look at it, he's going in. He's going in either alive or dead. D-E-D.
If you want to scrap, we'll scrap.
Well, we're scrapping just fine. Yeah, now those boys didn't help you out now too much now, did they, mister?
Oh, I'll knock you down.
Well, neither you nor your boys have been able to do that just yet. So it sounds to me that, you know, you're speaking out your ass.
If you want to scrap, we'll scrap.
Well, I've already done the scrapping, and you didn't show me nothing.
Oh, I'll knock you down.
All right, there's a legendary right there, but I'm not going to be too concerned about it. I'm more concerned about getting this bounty turned in. Let those hawks or wolves or whatever they happen to be chase me all they want. They can chase me, but they ain't going to catch me this time. No,
we'll
sir.
scrap.
And looky here, we've got him pretty much turned in at this point.
Oh, I'll knock
And
you
in
down.
he goes. And that completes our lower 9. It completes all of the bounties that we needed to take care of, to complete, in order to be able to complete the lower 9. So that's cool. That'd be cool. All right, now let's see what have we got here. I can go ahead and blow Lace a kiss. I can do that for sure. At least I can try. Yeah, it's not going to let me just yet. All right, blow Lace a kiss right there for Katie Badger McKean, all the way from Florida. Yes, sir. Thank you, Katie. Appreciate that. There's 2 of them. We got a couple of guys in town. What's going on here? They followed me down. Let's see. Oh, I shot him in the belly. Ah, that's what happens, I guess. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get on up this way. See if we can find that legendary. Can we find that legendary? I don't think he's going to pop up on screen. I killed one back there, wounded 2 others. They're going to expire here in just a moment. And now I'm wanted for gut shooting that guy. And I lost the legendary.
There's a mighty fine ride.
Yeah, it is a mighty fine ride, if I do say so myself. I was hoping that I'd be able to circle around and maybe pick up that legendary. Oh, what's going on back there? What's coming over the hill in red? Let's go up over the hill and see if we can do a meet and greet. Oh, I guess that's the law that's after me for gut shooting that guy. That's what I would say. Hey, Ron, howdy. Oh, nothing else going on right here. Move already? Well, let's get out around. I don't want to deal with that wagon. Oh, we do have a collectible right here. And I would like to have that collectible right here. So I'm going to see about picking it up. I'll examine it. Put it away. And we got a posse leader over there at the butcher.
No need for
Gonna ride up over the hill. See just what we can find up over the hill this way. Yeah, it's kind of keeping my eye on that blueberry down there. Yeah, I went back for it. It apparently disappeared quicker than I could get my butt back there. Well, that might be a good thing that we could do. Maybe go down and see Harriet. See what's available down there with Harriet. Oh, here comes a couple of wolfies. Come on, wolfies. I'll go back and see if you respawn. Nothing? Don't see anything. Not a campsite around here. Not a campsite around here. Okay, I'm going to take a moment. We're going to head right on back to our main camp. And there we go. And I'm going to take a look at the Discord and see what might be coming up. Let's see. See what might be coming up as far as a free roam event goes or anything like that. Free roam events right there. We are heading on towards 9 o'clock p.m. Geez, there isn't anything until 9:22 wild animal tagging at 10:22, but I guess I won't be around for that. So I think what we're going to do is take a look here. Get the lore done. Blackberries, cormorant. I could go out and get the cormorant. Cormorant should be easy to get. Blackberries would be easy to get. Let's see, I've already done the distance swam. and the rest I either get them or I don't. It's not a big deal because I am at 0.15. That's not real bad, but on the other hand, there's better payouts coming, and as those better payouts come, then I'm going to be looking to secure even more of them so that I can get my gold up. Yeah, my gold up. All right, Badger McKean says she'd like a little bit of horse sense. All right, well, I can give you a little bit of horse sense. Happy to do that for you, Katie. How about, a lot of people have said, well, I wonder what certain things cost back in the day. And I try to bring everything to the year of this game, 1899. In 1899, the cost of a saddle, depending upon the type and the quality, okay, would run you anywhere between $30 and $60. So $30 would get you a new saddle, but it was on the lower end of the scale. $60 would get you a quality saddle. And a typical cowboy saddle for doing some wrangling and roping and that type of thing out on the ranch, it was going to run you closer to the $60 because they were kind of specialty saddles and they wanted to make sure that you fit in them properly, in particularly the way that the saddle come up around your butt, that type of thing. A harness, mind you now, a harness for an oxen or a workhorse, either one. Was going to run you $50. $50. Now imagine a guy working back then as a blue-collar worker. You're going to be looking at a cowhand is going to make $30 a month. The typical white-collar worker, well, actually he was a blue-collar worker. He was going to make $20 a week, whereas a blue-collar worker was going to make $40. Now let's see, I'm trying to think now. $40, that would be $20 a month, $40 a month. So they made twice as much, but they worked less hours as well. So there's just a couple of the things that are right there that you could think about. On top of the cost of a horse, on top of the maintenance of the horse in the way of feeding it the grain and the barley or whatever else that you gave it, some hay or whatever. There's the horseshoes that you have to take into consideration. There's saddle blankets and stirrups and all of those other types of things. So owning a horse, it was not cheap whatsoever. Nope. Not at all. All right. Now Katie says, besides horse sense, I want a little bit of history. A little history lesson. All right. Well, I can give you a little bit of history lesson. Johnny Ringo shot a man while he himself was drunk. Been down to the bar, been drinking all afternoon, tipped up a few here, staggered around, got into an argument with a guy by the name of Lewis Hancock, drew his gun, and by the way, Hancock was unarmed, mind you. That's right. Lewis Hancock was unarmed. Didn't matter to Johnny Ringo. He pulled his gun and shot him. Shot him right there on the spot. Well, luckily for Johnny Ringo, the guy didn't die. Nope. Hancock survived his wounds. But as we know, there wasn't much done about it because the fact of the matter is that the guy didn't die. And if the guy didn't die, well, then he was going to have a lot more leniency laid on him. And, who knows whether he was armed or not. He might not have known he wasn't armed. He could have been bullying him. He could have been goading him into a fight. Anything could have been happening. We don't know exactly what the conversation was, but we do know that he wasn't charged with that. The term smoke wagon. Now, you heard Kurt Russell say that. Skin that smoke wagon, in Tombstone when he was talking to Billy Bob Thornton. Well, skin that smoke wagon, or smoke wagon, is actually an Old West slang for an 1873 Colt single-action revolver. And that particular revolver is the revolver that won the West. So that was the smoke wagon back then. Now, you also heard them say, skin that smoke wagon. Now, skin, when they referred to skin, they were talking about the leather that it was pouched in. And that could have been cow leather, it could have been pig leather, it could have been anything like that. But that's where they drew the gun from. So skin that smoke wagon meant that he drew his gun from his holster, his leather holster, and just let it bark. So that's where a couple of those terms came from, and they are, in fact, terms that were used back in the Old West. So there you have it. So to draw a gun from your holster back in the day, you were skinning your smoke wagon. That's what you were doing. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Yep. All right, we're right here in camp. Let's go over and take a look and see where Cripps is at. I don't think he's too far along the line. He might be halfway or more. I don't know. He could be further than that for all I know. Well, 57. 57 goods is what he's got.
Getting a little low on
We can take a look
supplies
and see if we've got anything. We've got a few feathers we can give him. That's about it that I want to give him.
Okay,
Give him this
those will have
1
to do.
star for sure. He can have this
I'll
1
take
star
whatever
over
I can
here as
get.
well. And he can have these gator teeth. I don't have a problem with that either. Nor do I have a problem with giving him this boar tusk. But these other animals, as few as they are, they're going to stay right there in the satchel for some time to come because my satchel is, quite frankly, pretty empty. Pretty empty. God dang it. What's the strongest pistol? The strongest pistol is the Navy. That 38 caliber Navy. That's pretty tough. It hits hard. Look at the stats on it. You'll find yourself that it's pretty tough. Yep, it's pretty tough. And what you want to do is you want to go in and you want to compare those stats with other weapons that are there as well. Make sure that you do a really, really good comparison. The Navy is a great weapon, no doubt about it. And let's see. Tuning gutter. All right. Well, we got a guy riding across here. Who's that? Somebody riding up the trail. Another player. Another player's riding the trail. Looks like he's doing a little bushwhacking. Is he going after that AI that's there? Is he going after that AI? Nope. He rode right on by. He's headed right up over the hill there and just continuing on. All right. The good old days says the good old days wants a history lesson. Another one. All right. How about Buffalo Bill Cody? He worked as a scout for the United States Army during the 1870s, and a good one he was. And while he was working for the Army and while he was a scout, he actually got into a duel with Chief Yellowhand, and he fought Chief Yellowhand to the death. And obviously, it wasn't while Bill Cody, or Buffalo Bill Cody, as he's known, he come out on top. He actually killed Chief Yellowhand. And Cody was 14 years old when he made his first world-famous ride for the Pony Express, traveling a distance of 322 miles. 322 miles. The only thing of it is he never worked for the Pony Express. Nope. It was all just fabricated, and apparently they did that a lot back in the day. They would fabricate any story and they would blow it up so huge in order to, create an image of themselves whereby they were in a position of authority, in a position of strength, that type of thing. He never worked for the Pony Express, but he did work for the company that bought the Pony Express. And so, yeah. And he did work as a messenger for the company that bought the Pony Express, but he never actually rode for the Pony Express. And as a lot of you know, the Pony Express only lasted about 18 months. That was about it. And then the good old telegraph came in. The telegraph, the telephone, everything that came in seemed to come in all at once, wouldn't you guess? All right. Thank you for that. The good old days. I remember those good old days, and I got to tell you, them good old days compared to these days, wow, is all I can tell you. There is just no comparison. There's just no comparison to the service that you get, to the quality of the products that you buy, to the longevity of the product that you bought, to the warranty or the guarantee that you got with the product. It's just not there, folks. Unless you've been there and done that, you just don't know. You know no different. That's all I can tell you. But the good old days, yep, I miss the good old days, for sure. All right, I think what we ought to do is we ought to move on and see what's popping up. Let's see what I've got over here. I don't have anything for invites that come up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down to Lagros And let's get down to LaGrasse and let's see if we can kind of cozy up to not Madame Nazar, but Harriet. Yeah, we'll see if we can cozy up to Harriet Davenport. One of those little snobby elitists that come from back in the day. Now, Harriet Davenport comes from a real-life naturalist that lived back in 1899 by the name of Harriet. That's right. In fact, there were two Harriets back in the day that were naturalists, just like Harriet Davenport here is. All right, Harriet, how's things going? Harriet, I'm here to see you. I hope you're going to treat me kind.
You think I can't smell the blood on your hands? Disgusting.
You can?
Well, I will certainly be keeping my eye on you.
Well, look at that. I was able to sneak right in. I gave her a little bit of time to let her know that I was here. And I didn't, push her or press her. What I did is I just kind of...
What do you propose?
Just kind of slid up next to her and said, "Hey, Harriet."
Thank you.
Well,
for
I
the
don't have a
risk
lot
you
of
took in getting this. It will
items
add
here to
greatly
sell
to
in the
my
way
studies.
of
I bet this
tranquilized
was a feisty little critter.
animal goods. Yeah, Harriet. Yeah, that's right. The good old days. Harriet Davenport, which is this character that you see on your screen, was derived from two different Harriets that lived back in 1899 that were actual naturalists. And I've got their last name. I've got it here on a card someplace to follow up on at some point. But yeah.
Very much enjoyed the alligators round here. More
Yeah,
intelligent
you
than
did.
they're given
Well,
credit.
I'm sure you did enjoy the alligators. I didn't enjoy the alligator that found me one day and just took a hunk out of my backside that caused me to just bleed to death. All right, let's see what we've got for missions. Let's see what we got for a mission. The legendary banded
There's
gator,
an unusual alligator
the
skulking
legendary
somewhere out
sapper
there.
cougar,
It sounds like
or
a
the
very
legendary
interesting specimen to
paid
add
up
to our
bison.
studies.
the Peta bison. Now, what I need to do is we're going to take just a minute here. And so we're looking at the banded gator. I want to see what I need. The banded gator, the sapper cougar, and the Peta bison. The Peta bison. Let's see what's going on here now. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to step away for just a moment. And I'm going to go into my catalog and see what we've got here. All right, this is my animal field guide. So wetlands is probably where I'm going to find the banded gator. Let's see what we can find here. It looks like, all right, American alligator.
Just watch
Oh, I
the
don't
world
even
turn
see it
on
there.
by.
Oh, it's a legendary, so I need to get over to the legendaries, I guess. Legendary animals dark, legendary animals light, red and blonde, and patterned. Maybe patterned? I don't see a gator there. So let's see, legendary animals. Right there, banded gator, right there. And banded gator. So with this banded gator, what I need to do is it looks like I need to track it. That's all I need to do is track it. So that's easy to do. So I'm gonna track it. That way I can check that one off, I guess. Oh. All right. So let's go back and let's take this legendary banded gator. Legendary banded gator, top one.
I thought for a second you were those campers back again.
It
Horrible
was
men,
very
drinking,
difficult. Most of the
cursing,
average
roasting
Joes
all
that you're
manner of
referring
meat on the
to,
fire.
they didn't own
Disgusting.
horses.
These
They would
creatures are our
use the
brothers and
horses
sisters.
of
It's really
their
no different from
employee,
cannibalism when you think about
employer
it.
rather.
Ooh!
and the ranch
It makes
owner,
me so angry.
whoever it was, they would
And
generally
one
issue,
thing I heard
let's
them
say a
talking about
cowboy
was
that
an
was out on a
alligator they
ranch, they would be issued
Unlike anything
3
I'd ever
horses.
seen before in
And
terms
that
of
way they could
size
put
and
them in
markings,
rotation so that
apparently.
they didn't
I'd be
wear
very
a
interested in
horse out
studying its
and break
biology
him.
if you think you
Base
could track
God
it
over there
down
on
and
TikTok.
get a
Good
sample.
evening.
If other people
I've
only
been good. I
understood
hope
what
you've
I
been
do.
as well. And that's cool. So that's the way it was back then. And I mean, look, the cost of a horse and the cost of everything that goes along with a horse, the average guy couldn't afford that. The average guy couldn't afford that. Not at all. Farmers, they obviously they had to buy some, but they weren't buying top of the line. They were buying work animals, and a lot of the work animals they just moved them around from one owner to another. All right, let's go take care of this. Now it looked like, what did I have to do to that thing? Oh, I had to track it. Oh, I got to track it. All right, so I'm gonna just track. Boom. Right there. Let's go do that. So there weren't very many people that owned horses back in the day, contrary to a lot of belief. A lot of the times they would rent them. They would go out and they would rent an animal. All right, now what am I going to do here? Search the area for signs of the abandoned gator. All right, while I'm right here, we've got ourselves a vanilla flower right up against the tree, so I'm going to go ahead and pick it. I have been good. I hope you too have been well. Hey, mister! What's going on over here? What do you got in the cage there? Doesn't look like anything, quite frankly. Now let's focus and inspect. How's that? This guy seems to be drunk, or who knows. Oh my goodness, that gator's right there. Whew. Let's get on out of here. Let's let him chase me around a little bit. Where is you? I'm gonna pop him. I'm gonna put a couple of rounds in him. Slow him down. Maybe. And where is his track? Alright, there we go. I got him. Whoa. I almost got hung up on that fire, which could have been deadly. Alright, come on, Gator. There we go, here we go. And there he went. So I'm going to call my horse over and we're going to skin him out. And I'm working on a reset for skinning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got myself a banded gator. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. And I tracked him. I tracked him. And then I cracked him. I cracked him. I'm going to take this back to Cripps. All right, let's see if I can find a wilderness camp, which was easy to do. Right back to camp. This will go a long way towards materials for Cripps. Base God knows. He knows. Materials right there. And let's look at this. 40.63. 40.63 material goods right there. Boom!
Well, you
You
don't
got
see
it,
one of
Cripps.
these every day.
No, you don't. And on top of that, I'll give me another 4 for that gator tooth.
This is good
Bam!
quality.
You got that too. And that'll bump them up a little bit more. All right, now what we've got here is we've got to get some supplies to him. Austin, 0020. A good day. So I'm going to go ahead and start a resupply mission. Don't you think that'd
I
be a
was
cool
hoping
thing to
you
do?
could store some more tanning fluid for me. I'm getting pretty damn
Tanning
good with
fluid?
stuff, I have to admit. In general, I'd say
That's
old
dangerous
drunks
stuff,
and
Chris.
explosive chemicals are not a good mix. But I seem to be the exception to that rule. Anyway,
Yes, sir.
I'm sure I don't need to tell
Austin.
you to be careful with stuff.
I could say
Travel slow
Ostino.
with it.
Ostino 2-0. Ostino 2-0. Come on, Wampum. Let's go get us some product here for good old Crips. Yes, sir. Yeah. And looks like I need to clean some weapons once I get back. Yeah, make room for Ostino 2-0. Yeah, you're here at Cowboy Strong Community Gang, where we're all for one, we're one for all. You mess with one, you mess with all. And we just don't surrender. That's how we don't do it. Just not in our DNA, don't you know? Whoa! Hey, boys. Boys, give me time here, would you please? I'd like to be able to get my bow and arrow out. And then I want to be able to shoot you right in the head. Boom. Just like that. And how about that there, too? All right, we thinned them out by 3. We thinned them out by 3. Whew. Oh, buddy. Get him! Get him! Oh, there you go. That's the way I like it. Take that arrow. Give him an injection.
I feel you full of holes.
Well, that's it there. That wasn't so difficult now, after all. Come on, loot him. Put that bow away. Get some loot and get on out of here. Get a couple of loots in anyway. You don't have to get them all. Not unless you got time, that is. Oh, look at that. Some Capitelli right there. I was able to get me some more. I'm going to have to go sell some. Or use it to do a mission with is what I'll typically do. And we got some boys over this way too, I guess. And always keep an eye on that damn mini-map, yes sir. The mini-map save your life, don't you know? It could happen. Yes sir. All right, let's get that wagon and get on back to camp. Crips is waiting on us. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Let's make it happen. And look at that. That took a bite out of the wagon already. You know. And we got this guy that's going to come up behind us, going to try and shoot some holes in it. Woo! Bouncy, bouncy. Good. Yeah, now he's going. Yes, sir.
Well, look who it is.
All right. Yeah, it's just me, Crip. I gotta park this wagon for you, don't you know? Yeah, it's all yours.
Nice work.
Stop playing around level 400. I'll tell you what, I've been a level 1000 for over 2 years, and the level never stopped me. Never stopped me at all. Got 15 units that was just added to Cripps's table. Yes, sir. Let's go look. Oh yeah, look at that.
Looking good.
Oh well, you can see it right up there. He's halfway. He's a little bit above halfway. He is, don't you know? Yes, sir. So he's got a way to go. I don't know about a legend, but you know, hey, what the heck? What the heck, don't you know? All right, I'm gonna go back down and see Harriet once again. Let's see what else she got down there for us. We'll get down to La Grasse. Yeah, King Poo-Poo. That's what I am, King Poo-Poo. Poo-Poo. All right, come on, Wampum. Let's go get let's get our act together. Get on over here. Where are you? Oh, he's coming, but he's coming slow. A lot of times I'm running, you know, don't you know, everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. We got another moonshine ready.
Don't overthink it.
May have to go do that too, because that'd be another $495,
Write it down.
I would say. Or maybe it's only
felt that
453
4 creatures last
if it's
breath.
only a
How could you?
2 level. How could I what? How could I what? All right, let's see what the next mission is. Let's see. All right, do we still have those? Okay, so it's the sapper and the painter.
You
Let's
are
take a look at our
fascinating, I
field
can
manual
tell.
once again. I got that one taken care of. Let's see what we can do right here. Where's that field manual? There it is right there. Animal Field Guide. Now the Sapper Cougar, I believe the Sapper Cougar, is that the black one or is that the white one? All right, so let's see, patterned, red and blonde.
Swamps and rivers
Well, let's
host
look at light.
many creatures.
And let's just see if there's a cougar or bison. Legendary Winion, it's the Peta that I've got here. What is this one right here? There's the Ghost Panther. So it's not of this group. So we'll head back. Legendary Animals Dark.
So
Let's just take a peek. Let's see. What is that cougar right there? Oh, there's the Sapper Cougar. Okay, so that's a dark one. So what do I need to do to him? Sapper Cougar. It says that I need to do nothing. So I'm cool there. All right, so what about, I don't see a bison. Yeah, let's see. Tatanka. I'm looking for the Peta. Animals light.
Gossipy bunch today. Don't worry. I can keep a
Let's
secret.
see. I don't see anything there. Red and blonde. Nothing there. Legendary animals patterned. Actually, I don't see anything there either. I don't see much. Did I miss something here? Legendary animals dark, light.
All this humidity.
Oh, red and blonde maybe.
Fascinating personalities.
And no, I don't see anything. Where the heck is it? We're looking for the Peta bison. Come on, bison, where are you? Back. You were there, so now we gotta try here. What's that right there? Oh, that's the Winion. I don't know where it's at.
Watch the world turn on by. Forever.
No, I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at. Where is it? Jenny T, you know. Jenny T knows. Oh, look at all of these. I've got a lot of these all stamped out.
Don't think I missed you scampering
It's up on the
about.
left.
Someone's looking for a treat.
Okay, good. It's up there on the left. Did I go by it? Is that what you're saying? Legendary animals dark. Is that what you're saying? I went by it. You see it? Did you? All right. There's the Tatanka. And there are no other bisons there. And then we'll move over one. And
Very much
Winion.
enjoyed the
That's
alligator
not a
sound,
Peta.
Jack. More intelligent than they're given credit for.
And there's no other bison there. And then over here is, oh, there it is right there, the Peta. All right, I don't need anything with that either. So, so those three are done. So I could take and get some more, I guess. Let's see, that one is all taken care of. So
I'll never
I guess I don't need to worry about that. Beta. And let's see what we've got now. Yeah, that's it. All right, so, lady, what else you got? What else you got? You got anything else for us? Yes, sir. No, she don't have anything else for us.
do you truly seek? Manifest
All
your
right,
journey.
so I'll tell you what I could do. I know everybody. Look, go ahead. Let's see. You play online. Of course I play online. That's where I'm at now. That's where I'm at now. Alaskan Cowboy's here. An Alaskan Cowboy says he's what, new? Can I get that back up? No, it looks like I can't. It looks like it's bouncing around a little bit. All right, let's take and go in and do one of the missions in any event. So I'll let one of you call it. How about somebody over there on Twitch? Give it a call. What's it going to be? The Sapa Cougar or the Peta Bison?
I have fresh information on the animal
No,
sightings.
unfortunately, Alaskan Cowboy, I'm on Xbox. But what I can tell you, Alaskan Cowboy, if you go to our Discord, there we have it all color coded for Xbox, PlayStation, and a personal computer. The colors are different from one to the other. We can place you in a group, and you'll be able to see from all of the lists any like-colored individual is playing on your platform. You can hook up with them, do missions, do wagon deliveries, anything like that. Anything like that. So it'd be great to be able to jump on into our Discord to do that. Yes, sir! Yes, sir, Austin! Golly. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I got some others. Okay. Look at this. All right, now I got to go check these guys out. So I've got all of them. So, boom. That was taken care of. So now I think it's the Ikahai boar. The Ikahai boar and the Awake-ta Panther. Awake-ta Panther. And it's the Ruddy Moose. Let's see if I need any of those. If I need any of those, we'll go get it. We will go get it. All right, we're going to back out. We're going to take a quick look. All right, let's go. We'll just start right from the beginning. The Ikakabor, the Awata Panther, and the Ruddy Moose. Okay, let's see. I don't see a moose. I do see a panther. Oh, that's a cougar, I guess. It just says cougar. I don't see anything else on that. Oh, the boar.
Hello, my lovelies out there.
Oh, that's a collared peccary. Oh, that's a desert one. That's not a, yeah. The wetlands. Panther. That's just panther, Florida panther. Where's it going here? Legendary. Here we go. And let's see, what's this panther? The Sapa Cougar. We just talked about that. He's done. And this cougar right here, that's the legendary Nightwalker Panther. So how about this moose? This is the legendary Night Moose. And what about the boar? Is there a boar up there? I don't see a boar. So we'll move on to the next one. And here, what are we looking for? The Winyan bison. Nope. Nope.
Wouldn't
Oh, what's
panther
this
be
panther?
nice?
The
All
aguga.
that can be done with some paper.
Nothing. And the moonstone wolf. And this one here is the ghost panther. And what about this moose? Snowflake moose. Nothing so far. Let's take a look here. Bison, the Pedot bison. That's nothing that we need. The boar is the wakpa.
I heard that. Are you
Yeah,
making
a
fun of me?
wakta.
Very
Different.
amusing.
And a couple of bears. There's a moose right there. The ruddy moose. It looks like we're all set on the ruddy moose. We are, so I could go ahead and scratch that off. Check it off. Now we're just looking for the panther and the boar. And let's see. And the Awata panther. Awata panther. It looks like that one is all done as well. That is. So I can check that off. Now it's the Ikahai boar. What's this right here? Yeah, right there. The Ikahai boar. That's taken care of as well. So let's see where we're at here. And let's see about missions. Anything else there? Nope, that's it. All right, pick one.
This is
Somebody
how
pick
you
one. Go ahead.
transcend myth. You must meet it head on.
Yeah, he chose to. Phoenix Flames is here. Good evening, Phoenix Flames. All right, let's see what pops up. And Outlaw Owl over there on YouTube. Good evening. Daz Fendi, he's still with us. Yep. And Amplicid. What are you drinking? I'm drinking. Oh, yeah. What am I drinking? My favorite drink right there. A&W no sugar root beer. I like the no sugar because it's not as strong as the one with sugar. Yes, sir. Yeah. The Ruddy Moose. The moose, says Natural Born Miller. Moose. Right there. Moose, here we come.
So, I ran into Gus McMillan again. How that man delights in tormenting me. Now he has his sights on a new trophy. A rare moose he wants to slaughter and turn into slippers or belts or whatever it is he does to make his blood money. Oh, he makes
And there's
me
another one that
sick.
bit the dust. Yes, sir.
Anyway, this moose is apparently a spectacular specimen, cream with red antlers. I was hoping maybe you could try to get to it before Macmillan's hunters do and gather some information for me. We
Not
should be
Macmillan's
learning from
hunters,
these
you
animals,
say?
Not
Golly
destroying
there,
them.
Harriet. What are we going to do about that? Young lady? You love hunting the ruddy moose? Well, Phoenix, why don't you come hunt it for me? I'll kick back in camp, hit myself a drink and a cigar. A cigar, yeah. I'll lay by the campfire and I'll look up at the stars. Hope a bird don't fly over. All right, retrieve a sample. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just skin it. I'm going to skin it and take it back to Crips. Yeah, I'm going to skin it and take it back to Crips. I'm not going to sample it. I'm working on legendary skins, don't you know? And so I'm going to get my... Well, I don't even know that I can clean my weapon. Can I clean my weapon? Yeah, I guess I can. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get that all cleaned up.
Hey, don't go in there. I'm telling you, don't do it. If you heard the rumors about the moose with the red antlers, I heard them too, and trust me, it ain't worth it. That thing is crazy. If you're just passing through,
Really?
then, well, take the long way round. I'm done here.
You don't say. Well, I'm just beginning. I'm going to get me a moose, don't you know?
Hell no!
Oh, hell yeah! Right now, Slayer Brooks, I don't have anybody with me. Nope, I don't. I'm soloing it tonight, don't you know? What do we got here? Great Scott! No, a bear! Ooh, says the bear. Well, I'd say ooh, 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 too, if I had 3 30 rounds in me, don't you know? Up over the shoulder goes that there bear pelt. Down on the ground it goes. Oh, what do we got? I just see something back here. Oh, there's right here. There's a clue. Oh, look at that. It's a little basket. Don't you know? All right, what do we got? Search the area for sign of the legendary moose. All right. When I find that there moose, I'm going to lay it down. Or it's going to lay me down. I don't know which, quite frankly. It could sneak up on me and get me from behind. All right, what do we got? Search the area for signs of the legendary ruddy moose. Well, that's what it's been saying. All right, where'd be that moose? Yeah, Bullwinkle. Yeah, Bullwinkle. All right, what do we got here? We got ourselves a clue. Looks like a bedroll. Yeah, nothing else around here. All right, let's go follow the trail here. Now I'm getting kind of scared. What's that paw print back there? Hey, paw print. All right, I'm just checking. Just checking. You never know when old Rockstar. No! No! Golly gee willikers, don't you know? No, dagnabbit. Happens to me all the time. All right, let's chase the trail down. Oh, there's a moose! It did! What the heck is that thing? Oh my goodness! Well, I guess that was the moose, but it's not the moose that I'm looking for. Now I'm going to have to get on the trail again. I don't know what this is. Poor moose. Yeah, it's called mistaken identity, folks, don't you know? All right, let's get back on the trail. Mistaken identity. That's what it was. I mistook the identity of that moose for another moose. I mean, they all look the same, don't you know? They all got 4 legs. They all got well, most of them have a rack on their head. The males, anyway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Uh-oh.
This is one hell of an animal.
We got it. They got it captured, do they? Hey, mister.
Give me your disgusted man.
Closer, let's go.
Push up! Push up!
Oh, keep ducking behind a tree. What's going on with him anyway?
You're a dead man!
No, I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. Not yet. No, sir. How about you, mister?
Gonna fall for your mama?
Where are you?
Close the gap, boys!
Whoa. Yeah, that's better. Now give me back my hat. Cowboy ain't a cowboy without his cowboy hat. Or his boots. Right back here.
Just
There he is, right there. I knowed he was back here. I was gonna get him. I knowed it! Got oil. Alright, let's go see what's going on inside the cage here. Whoa! Look at the size of that animal in there! Now, too bad I couldn't get a shot on him. Can I get a shot on him from, excuse me, on top of my horse? Suppose I could shoot him in the antlers. Not gonna do much good. All right, let's give a little look here. Now, notice, if you're here, I'm giving you a lesson on how to shoot the lock. Now, I'll shoot the animal afterwards, but this is the shooting the lock. All right? No, I missed it. Yeah, I didn't that time. All right, let's get on him. We got a couple of rounds into him. You can run, Mr. Moose, but it's pretty hard for you to hide. Ooh, Moosey. He's gonna die in the water, I think. Okay, now I'm gonna wait for him to swim on out of the water, because I don't want to go into the water and get wet. So I'll just swim behind him a little bit. Where you going, Mr. Moose? Now we'll tag him once again. Oh, is he going to try and lose me by going downstream? He's down. He's floating now. Yep, he's floating. All right, let's get the horse up here. Get him out of that way. And let's just drop down there and skin him. Yeah, I can do my work right here, don't you know? Thought I could. Well, I skinned him, but I wanted the pelt. God dang it! Yeah, look, I walked back to my horse, empty-handed. I got the antlers, I guess. I don't know where they are. They'll be in my satchel, I'm sure. All right, camp. I killed him. I killed him in the river, Katie. I killed him in the river, and I got his antlers, but his hide got away. I guess it just wouldn't let me have it. They didn't like me doing it the way I did it, I guess. That's what I'd say. They weren't too pleased with me, don't you know? But I guess that's really on them, wouldn't you say? All right, let's go see what we've got for crypts right here.
Supplies are looking healthy
All right.
right now.
Yeah, I got the regular moose antlers. That's 1.75 for the regular antlers. 1.75. Now check this out. Now for the legendary antlers, it's 8.75. 175 or 875. Which you like best? I kind of like that 875 just fine.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good stuff, Crips. And right there, you see it. Crips is at 70 before you know it. So he'll be ready to deliver sometime tomorrow, don't you know? Yeah, tomorrow,
The
don't you know?
suspense is killing me.
Okay, let's go look again. Let's go see what else she's got for us down that way. I think we got time for another. Maybe the list will have changed already, and they'll give me something that I need. Yee-haw! ECUL. Yes, sir. Let's see. Cool. Oh, look at that. Moonshine. I got to do that before I go tonight. I want him to be empty and have a new batch ready for tomorrow. Fresh batch, don't you know?
Yesterday. Goods and supplies for the budding naturalist.
Yeah, yeah. Harriet, how you doing?
Blood all over you, murderer!
Oh. Well, I mean, what can I tell you, Harriet? It's part of nature, don't you know? It's part of life. Are you going to hold my feet to the fire for that? What's going on?
I've
Mission.
heard what you've been doing. They tell me.
Oh,
They tell
no.
me, you know?
Harriet,
Oh,
don't you do
disgraceful.
that.
You should be ashamed
No,
of yourself.
don't do it. Oh, my goodness, Harriet. Harriet. I'm not liking that one bit. Not one itty bitty bit. But, such as it is. So I'll call my horse. That's what I'll do. And I'll switch my weapon over to the vomit rifle. I'll put some tranquilizers in it. And I guess I'll wind up going and tranquilizing some animals and taking samples. I'll take some samples. You know, it's better than doing nothing, right? And there'll be one hog down for a sample. Yeah, piggy, piggy, piggy. Come on, get on down there. Yeah, okay. We got it. Take a sample. And I'm not gonna revive you either. How you like me now? Come on, Walter. We got others to go track down and tranquilize. That animal should be okay unless a cougar comes along or a panther or something. If that happens, well, then that thing doesn't stand a chance. All right, there's another one that's all tranked up. He's not going to make it to the water, so I don't worry about that. Hey. And I'll take a sample here. Yo, horse. Such a scaredy cat. All right, now what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to get between this gator and the water. And I'm going to drive him off in another direction. All right, he's ready to go. ready to put him into, you know, Never Never Land for a few minutes anyway. All right, let's grab him. So you see, what you can do is you can turn this downtime into some cash for yourself. And I think we got another one over here, but I'm not sure whether I can keep him from going into the water. I'm going to see what happens. Can I keep him from going into the water? Alright, I kept him from going into the water. And he's going to carve out on me here in just a moment. Alright, he didn't make it to the water. Well, let me take a sample from him. And we got another one trapped right here, so we'll make sure we get him as well. I better look around and make sure nothing's coming after me. Oh, you too? Okay, he should go down in just a moment. And crash goes the big body of that gator. All four splayed. Oh, I guess I gotta revive him. Howdy, buddy. I'll back up if I were you. You gotta... Alright. Keep it going. Alright, let's ride on down the street here. Whoop. And when I see somebody around me, I'll go ahead and crank up my health a little bit, maybe take a tonic or something like that.
Well, I hope that little experience taught you a lesson. Let us get back
Well,
on track. Yes?
yes and no, I suppose. Let me see what I can
let's
sell.
see
Let me
what
see
you
what I
have
can
for
get
me.
out of these things. All right, there's $2.05.
mammal comes from breast.
And right here,
the giving
there's
power of the mother, the
$7.60.
nurturing breast.
So $7, $8, $9, $9.65. That's okay. While I'm here, I suppose I ought to see her over this way and see if I can buy something. We can buy some cartridges
These
here, I
are
guess.
essential. Be careful using them on small animals.
Wait a minute,
Was
come
there
back here.
anything else, or?
Oh, there is, actually. I wanted to just check out the store here, don't you know? Yes,
Be
sir.
careful with these. They can be lethal if
Now let's
used
see
on
what the
our
blending tonics.
smallest
Up to
friends.
26,
Save it for our
24,
sturdier
12.
companions.
Oh, that's a weight gain. I don't buy that stuff. Most of that stuff was given to me by
All set
Rockstar,
then?
don't you know? Oh, really? It says that I have it now? Let me look at the back of my horse. Wampum.
Good luck.
Nothing on the back of my horse.
Oh, was there something else?
I guess that's all I could go by, actually, right? All right, let's see what she's got here for a mission. Harriet, what do you got for a mission? The Ichabor and the
There's no
Panther.
safety
So
here.
I'm just
Truth
going to let
and
that
beauty,
go.
But danger too.
I don't know how that popped up like that, Katie. I'm going to, I think I'm going to head up to the... Who do we got? Yankee right here. Hey, Yankee. Who else is coming in here? Well, let's see who Yankee is. Yankee's a level 17. All right, let's take him right away.
Trust in
And right here for some fast travel. And Moonshine Shack. Yeah, I don't know how that popped up or where it popped up, Katie. I wish I did have it. It's like I was able to skin it because I obviously had the antlers, but it didn't give me the pelt. No, it didn't. Maybe it was because it was there in the river. Maybe I couldn't grab it in time. It washed down river. That's what I'd say. That's exactly what I'd say.
Oh, ça va?
Yeah, yeah.
I have some
Oh, I'd say the
ideas.
same thing. Let's get this thing delivered. $4.95. That'd be a level 3. I gotta like it.
At last, the day is here. I
The
need
day
you
is
to
here.
understand that this is the most important delivery. When we receive an order for the cream of the crop, the non-pareil, this is a rare chance, yes? Of course, I know you will not
Fake
let me
Viking.
down. A batch of this quality is not for the
Yeah, I got the
revenue
Sun
men,
Gator.
eh?
Was it? No, I got the
Take
banded.
your time.
I got the
Don't
banded
get
Gator.
Caught.
I had to track it.
This is worth it. Understand?
I'm gonna start looking at those more and see if I can finish them off. You know, I haven't even really spent any great deal of time doing it, but I've got a lot of things that I've completed, and I might just well go ahead and finish it on up, don't you know? Now I'm not gonna go the way the trail said. No, sir. I'm gonna circumvent those boys up there that are just waiting for me to check out my wagon, and then what they're gonna do is they're either gonna use it as an excuse to arrest me, or they're gonna use it for an excuse to kill me. And I don't want them to do neither or. No, sir. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way and get it delivered up. We're headed down the trail. Look out, mister, I'm coming through with a wagon noodle hooch. And I gotta stay on the road, don't you know? I can't be running over no stones. I don't want to be cracking me no bottles. I want all the money on this load. Well, we did ourselves a few things tonight. We did several legendary animals, and we did several bounties. We did several deliveries. Oh, I don't know. We might have done another thing or two, but exactly what it was, I certainly can't quite remember. A lot of this is just ad-libbed as it comes about. All right, now I'm gonna just. Well, let me take a look over that way. Anything over that way? I don't see anything. I was looking for some duck eggs over that way. Nope, nothing over that way. So I'll just grab a wilderness camp right here and I'll head right on back to the Sugar Shack. Yeah, that there Sugar Shack. AKA Moonshine Shack.
Hello?
Let's see. Howdy, Maggie. We're headed down over the stairs here, don't you know? I should be able to get down over them just fine.
Good
I don't
sir.
think I'll fall down.
Excellent. Allons-y.
Yeah, thanks, Marcel. But, you know, hey, listen, I'll give you your share. You know what? I'm going to pay you is what I'm going to do.
Very well. But this could be
Because,
cheaper.
you know, it's just myself and Maggie that are partners, don't you know? All right, let's see what I got here. There's some evergreen right there. That's level 2. Berry cobbler, that's a level 2. All right, let's do the berry cobbler, level 2. That'll be waiting for us
A
tomorrow.
fine aroma. I would drink this myself.
Outlaw owl. Yeah. Outlaw owl 1899. The year of this game, don't you know? And let's just step out the door. And we'll just jump right into a wilderness camp. And we'll head right on back to our camp. And it's only $1, you know, so I can afford $1. See? Camp, $1.
Hey, good to see you.
Well, it's good to see you too, Crips. What have you got done? What are you doing sitting on over there? You got plenty of materials and you got plenty of production going on right there. So let's get production. Let's get productioning and get them goods taken care of. That's what we got to do. We got to get their goods taken care of. 78. So we've got another 22 to go. 22 goods. That'd be 44 minutes. 22 goods, 44 minutes. Well, listen, folks. YouTubers, TikTokers, and Twitchers. Yeah, thank you all so very much for being here. I appreciate it. I enjoyed myself tonight. Have a good time. Yeah. Now, I'll take another day off tomorrow, and then we'll head right back at it on Friday morning. And we'll get her on down the road, and we'll have some fun come Friday morning, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's what we'll do. And so in the meantime, in between time, don't forget to have fun. So stay well, stay safe. Adios, amigos.